Second warning, I am not a very smart player when it comes to Project Kaiju because people know me for being a Kaiju Universe YouTuber, and it's kind of weird because Project Kaiju is a completely different ballgame, but I like the game, so that's why I'm making videos on it. Even though there's people out there that probably cover this game better than I do. My personal favorite, Apple. And by the way, Apple, if you are watching this video somehow, I would just like to let you know that I can kick your ass. I'm kidding, I can't. I am a fucking bot in this game. Now, this recording is like a day after it released, so I don't have any skins in the recordings, but I'll tell you what, there's actually some pretty good ones for him. One of them is called RGB, or as I call it, Gayzilla. You can get the Godzilla 2014 design and Venom. I can play as Venom. Pussy. Before I talk about MV Godzilla, I just wanted you guys to have a moment of silence for this poor Zilla I sent to the Shadow Realm. Kill me! I'm in constant pain! Before I made this video, I wanted to be sure that I didn't sound stupid, but let's be honest for a second, I already do. Because while I really love playing as Monster vs. Godzilla, he's also kind of annoying. So I made a poll to see what people thought, if they thought the same thing as I did, and the results were that 98% of people agreed with me and 10% thought I should jump into a vat of piranhas. And I feel like this comment here understands my emotions to this Godzilla, so let's go through it. His Z move, oh my god, it's quite something, isn't it? Hey yo, what the? Anybody who has played Project Kaiju for the past few days probably understands the pain of getting constantly canceled by this one move. You think you have your enemy, you think you're gonna get a ton of combos, you get a ton of dopamine, and then what happens? Alright, I'm gonna use my atomic breath. Shut the fuck up, you cunt! Oh yeah, and he's kind of immune to attacks when he does this, so my only advice to you is that when you're fighting an MV Godzilla, be sure to circle around him just in case, because if you get caught by the Z move, and it's against a good MV Godzilla player, get ready for the beating of a lifetime. Every time I play solos against the MV Godzilla, by the end of it, my reaction is just,
I never got beat like that in my life.
Or you could use the Z move as an escape tool from a bad situation, like this guy did, where I used my special V move, and he just completely disappears.
Into the end.
Speaking of his V move, every single time I see this animation and hear this sound, my heart sinks to my ass. In the English translation, that sound means to get the fuck out of the way. It's actually a fun counter to the Z move because if they try to rush into you and you press V, they just put themselves in a death trap. So after constantly getting Z moved and constantly having to get caught in a non-stop combo after that, you get excited when you're about to kill that MV Godzilla, but when you lower its health enough, oh no. Yep, you become Thermo Godzilla if your health is low enough. And you get the thermal pulse by pressing C.
What?
This means not only do you get a free, stupidly strong attack, you are also equipped with the V move I mentioned earlier. And I mentioned these guys can team pretty often. As you can see here, I start flinging the Gayzilla around like a ragdoll, and the other Godzilla noticed this, and I guess they both assumed that I was homophobic because they both proceeded to try to cancel me. Godzilla is strong, but getting canceled is stronger. On top of everything I just mentioned that makes MV Godzilla annoying, these guys,
They're everywhere! Everywhere!
So if you hate getting Z moved, getting stuck in combos, or even getting canceled on Twitter because of a misunderstanding, we're gonna have to take note from this guy and just deal with it.
Deets nuts.